Darkest greetings, horror, sci-fi, and March Madness fans. Drew here from Horror, Sci-Fi, and Beyond, and we're at the big video or the big episode. Tonight we're doing horror villain March Madness. Which is basically just gonna be a March Madness style tournament, matching up the most iconic, most evil, most sinister horror villains to ever grace the silver screen. And we to vote on these matchups, we got the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Eric White.
Hi, everybody. I almost said howdy, everybody. That was like, no, wait, Jackson says that.
But no, yeah, it's all good. And then for our next voter, we have the singing wizard himself from Alabama, Mr. Jackson Herbert.
Howdy, y'all.
How's it going,
Why do you
man?
always have to specify that I'm from Alabama?
Because you're not
You don't say where I'm from. You
You
don't
don't
Yeah,
give
but
me
say
like
you don't say that y'all are from Arkansas.
okay, I won't
right,
say that you're from Alabama anymore.
Eric, who's originally from Tennessee but moved to Arkansas.
And Drew, who's from Florida and then lived in Iceland or something.
Yeah, Iceland, Italy, California.
Yeah,
I've lived a lot of places.
Oh,
But
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
Um,
not.
so Ben Ellis from the Friday the 13th Part 4 video or episode and Nosferatu episode was gonna be here originally at the third person voting, and I was just gonna be the referee kind of facilitating the whole event. He texted me last minute saying that he had some family issues coming up and he will not be joining us. So I will be the third voter, and if there's a tie here, which there probably won't be because you and Jackson both get along. You're on everything.
Maybe I don't know. I may just play devil's advocate and just vote
Yeah,
against, just so that we can make it
Hey, if you
interesting.
want to do that, go for it. That
yeah,
sounds fun.
yeah.
Okay.
Or what we could do is we can change up who goes first for every matchup to make it a little bit more.
I still don't understand exactly how this is going to go, so you should probably explain it to
Well,
everybody,
it sounds
including
like you've never
myself.
listened to movie fights before.
I have not. I have never done that. I have no idea
Okay,
what we're
Okay.
about to do.
so
You
what it
should
is?
definitely go and find the old movie fights episodes and listen to some
Yeah,
at some
absolutely.
because it's fun.
Okay.
So basically, what it's gonna be is it's gonna be kind of like a March Madness tournament bracket kind of thing, and we got
hmm
like matched up between two horror villains, and we get to
hmm
vote on who would win in a fight to the death, which is irrelevant because these are horror villains; they can always come back. But who would win in a fight, um, is what we're voting on, not necessarily who
Okay.
you like more or who's more popular.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it, Savvy?
Got it. And all these are chosen at random, correct?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some weird ones out there on there.
Great.
Um, so yeah, so that's to be pretty fun. Do you wanna change up who goes first, or do you just want?
You
You're
can just
driving the
alter
ship. Yeah.
mine.
Yeah, I'll let one of you go first, and then we'll just cycle through who goes first to
Sure.
make it a little bit
Yeah. That
more
sounds good.
interesting. And then if there is like if it is a one-way streak, so if it's like two votes on one character, then the person who didn't end up voting will I'll be nice and ask them who they would have voted for. If that makes sense. You know what I mean?
No, I have no
No.
idea.
No, because two people vote for like Michael Myers, then he
Uh-huh.
automatically wins. The other person
Uh-huh.
vote that it would have. So if somebody else would have voted for something else, like they would automatically win. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, of
yeah.
course.
So I'll let the person who didn't get a chance to vote, like to say who they would have voted if they would have.
Wait,
If you,
but we both vote, right? That's how we move on to the next round, right?
yeah.
Isn't that how that works?
So say if you Eric vote for Michael Myers and then
Uh-huh.
Jackson votes for Michael Myers,
Yeah.
so I don't get the vote because so say if I voted
Do
for
you,
the opposite person, if I would have voted for the opposite person, it wouldn't matter.
This
But
rule really only applies to Drew, Eric.
yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Like because
Got it.
he's the tiebreaker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
yeah. So that's what
yeah,
he would have voted for if he was
yes,
to
he
vote.
can
yeah,
say what
Okay.
he would have voted for.
yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. So you guys ready?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go for it.
Yep. So
Why not?
I just gotta say one thing before we get started. Let's get ready to rumble!
Then you need that music,
and my
that
computer wants to play
EDM
music.
90s music.
I knew you were gonna
Aw.
say
Yeah. But let's go. Let's do round one. And the
round
first
one.
round matchup
Fight.
is between two classic Universal monsters,
Hmm.
Jack Griffin, the Invisible Man, and
Hmm.
Larry Talbot, the Wolfman, who just had a movie come out a couple months ago. And I'll start with you, Jackson. Who are you going with? Who would win in a fight? The Invisible
I think it's
Man or
pretty
the
clear.
Wolfman? What?
I think it's pretty clear the Invisible Man is going to win this fight.
Oh,
I
really?
mean, yeah, I mean, think about it. He kills way more people in his
Mm,
movie than the Wolfman does. The Wolfman gets taken out pretty easily. And the Invisible Man, he's invisible. Now,
Yeah.
granted, the Wolfman can probably smell him
mm.
because he has heightened senses in that way, but
Hmm.
you know,
Hmm.
I think the Invisible, he's a genius scientist. He'll find a way to kill the Wolfman.
Yeah, that's
Wolfman,
true.
when he turns into the Wolfman, he's just an animal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
So,
true. What about you,
it's the
Eric?
Invisible Man.
It's Invisible Man. I don't feel like this one's pretty obvious. I'm not even going
Okay.
to try to play devil's advocate. I mean,
Um,
it could be the Wolf Man, but more than likely
okay, you're going with the Invisible Man, the Wolf Man.
Invisible Man.
Okay. So the first person going through is the Invisible Man. And let me
Ba-da.
put him to the next round.
Who
Um,
would you have voted for?
the Wolf Man, because he can smell the
Really?
Invisible Man. He's more savage, I think. Like he's uncontrollable. Like you can like the Invisible Man is pretty savage, but like he's not like
He
a savage
derails a
animal.
train and kills over 100 people.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But I've been saying that I think the Wolfman, because he's just such an uncontrollable animal, would have won that. In my
Well, he
opinion.
didn't. He lost.
Yeah,
Oh well.
this is gonna happen a lot. This is gonna happen.
Yep.
There's gonna be a lot of disappointments for Drew. All right, so that was a pretty quick one. So the
Uh-huh.
next round is gonna be one of the members of the Army of Darkness himself, Evil Ass,
Hmm.
versus the Phantasm, the Tall Man. And I'll start with you, Eric. Who's winning this fight?
Well, this would be a hard one because technically the Tall Man is unkillable if you've seen all those movies. He just keeps coming back because they just keep making more of them.
Yeah, but
Uh,
every horror villain's kind of like that, pretty much.
I guess so. Yeah, but he's also an alien.
Uh,
Evil Ash, he's got an army of the dead with
mm,
him, but they're mostly just bone men, and they just get like bashed pretty quickly.
That's
yeah.
a
The Tall
question
Man,
too. Is like in
is
this
it with the
fight,
army?
is
Yeah,
the skeleton army with him, or is
right.
it
Also,
solo?
does the Tall Man
Oh, we
have
didn't
his silver
specify that.
balls? Yeah, does the Tall Man have his
Silver balls.
this could change things.
I
So if he
But
has silver balls, they're not going to do anything against the skeletons because they don't have any blood in them.
yeah, I don't know. That's a hard one.
I'm gonna say he has to have them. I mean, otherwise the tall man's just a
Yeah,
tall
well, that's
man.
kind of
Like
part of them
he
versus.
doesn't do anything else.
Yeah, well, that's
Uh,
like his weapon versus like Evil Ass bringing in friends. I think that's kind of cheating a little bit.
okay. So no bone army, just
Yep,
evil Ash.
yep,
I'm gonna go
What does
say I'm
Evil
gonna
Ash even
probably
have? I can't even
he's
remember.
got a
Does he have a
sword.
weapon? He
He
got a
has a
yeah,
sword?
sword. That's it.
Yeah, that's no match for the silver balls.
No, I'm gonna say tall man. Tall man,
yeah,
this one.
yeah. Jackson, what are you
Yeah,
gonna give
it's
me?
tall man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, I'm with you guys. I'm gonna go with Tall Man. So
I've
that
only seen the
means
first Phantasm movie though. I've never
I've
seen
seen the first two, and they're weird, but they're quite good. I really like them.
I've seen all of them.
Yep.
They
So that
are
means the first round two
weird.
matchup is between the Invisible Man and the Tall Man. What a matchup! That's gonna be interesting.
Okay.
Wow, this is going by a lot quicker than I thought it would.
It's gonna get tougher as we go along,
Of
I
course.
Yeah.
Right.
think.
Once we get into like the later rounds.
Okay. Now this one is absolutely perfect. It is one 70s creature feature horror movie villain against another 70s creature feature horror movie villain. It's Bruce the Shark from Jaws
Hmm.
versus the Xenomorph from Alien. And I'll start with you, Jackson. Who you going with? Bruce or Xenomorph?
As much as I love Bruce, the Xenomorph's gonna win.
Oh,
The
yeah.
second that the second that Bruce takes a bite out of the Xenomorph, he gets like corroded from the inside.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there's no
Also,
way that
yeah, they set up in the
xenomorph can
fourth
live
movie.
underwater. It can
Yeah,
survive in space.
Mm,
they set up
Like
in the fourth
the
movie. He can
shark is
swim
incredibly limited. So
yep.
this is an easy one.
Yeah, they're all they've been easy so far.
Yeah.
so far.
Well, looking down further on the round one matchups, there gonna be some harder ones, I think. But
I think so. Yeah.
yeah,
But
We'll see.
yeah,
this
Eric,
one's not hard. This one, that shark is dead.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
absolutely.
You can't
But
even
what?
kill it. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no,
Well,
it's a xenomorph.
what about
Absolutely,
you, Eric? Keep going with.
absolutely xenomorph. I mean, the
Yeah.
fourth movie sets up that they can swim in water. Like they're like dodging missiles. He's gonna kill that shark.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I think the Xenomorph is gonna win. All right, so we got Xenomorph moving on to round two. Let's see who he is going to go up against in round two. Because the next matchup is a recent horror, actually kind of two recent horror icons to prop up in the last 20 years. We got Art the Clown from
Mhm.
Terrorizer and Tamara from The Ring. So Eric,
Hmm.
who do you think is gonna come out on top, Art or Tamara?
See, I don't know. Okay, so did he watch the videotape?
Exactly. Would
That's
you
the
watch the
thing.
videotape?
If he didn't, then Art's gonna win. I don't know.
Yeah,
Did he watch it? I mean, but like
that's not the scenario. It's they fight. So I'm
yeah,
assuming
but she
you
wouldn't. She's not just
Yeah,
gonna
but
attack anybody,
he's not
right?
gonna.
Like,
Yeah, she only is gonna
okay,
come
let's
out
just
of the
make it
movie
simple. He
yeah.
watched the
before he
tape.
watches the tape.
Okay,
He
so
watched
he
it.
watches the tape. Yeah, then I'm gonna say she wins. I'm gonna say tomorrow wins.
Really?
Yeah. And I don't know why I'm saying that because I mean he clearly unkillable in all those terrifying movies. He just keeps coming back. They cut his head off in one of them. Um,
Yeah, but Samara's kind of technically a ghost, right?
right. So
Yeah.
it's like, how's he even gonna fight her? You know,
Yeah.
he's just gonna end up in a closet with his like mouth all jarred over. I'm gonna say
He's a
tomorrow's
mess
gonna
in
win this one,
art
right?
like that.
But he'll
That's
probably come back. So I don't know. I'm gonna say tomorrow.
okay. What about you, Jackson? He going with?
You know what? I'm gonna go with Art the Clown
Okay. All
Ooh.
right.
because, like I said, Samara. Even if he watches the tape, all she's gonna do is like come out of the screen and like sort of like jitter around
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
like suck his life force out. But I
Hmm.
don't think Art has any life force. He operates only on death and destruction.
Hmm.
But how does he kill?
So would
But
he
how
kill her
does he
then?
kill Art? Or how does he kill Tamara? She's technically a
Yeah.
ghost.
I think probably he can't kill her, but he can't be killed by her.
Mhm.
Mm.
And she's eventually just gonna crawl back into the well and TV and go and take out somebody else.
Okay.
Somebody else is
Mm.
gonna watch the tape, and then she's gonna get distracted.
Yeah, that's true.
So, so he might try to kill her. He can't do it, but at the
Mm.
same
Right.
time, I don't think she's gonna continue the fight.
Okay, so now I gotta go
So it's gonna be more
tiebreaker.
like a win by forfeit.
Yeah, yeah, honestly. So
In
yeah,
Art the Clown's case.
now I get to be the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
I was originally gonna go with Mara because of the whole ghost thing.
Hmm.
Um, because she's just transparent or translucent or
Hmm.
whatever. And, like, there's no way, like any weapon out of the many weapons that Art has, he can't use it against her because it's just gonna go right through her. But winning from forfeiting, that makes sense. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Art the Clown on that one.
But so that means Samara is still out there though? Like in this
Technically,
scenario?
She's
Does
out
technically,
she
there, yeah.
does she
She's
pop
not
back up?
dead.
Does she
Well,
pop back
she
up
is
in
dead.
another
She was
round?
already dead.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right, so Xenomorph is going up against Art the Clown.
oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. All right. Next matchup is gonna be your best friend till the end, Chucky,
Mm.
going up against the cybernetic organism from the future, the world that made Arnold Schwarzenegger famous, the T-800. Because Terminator 1 is technically a horror movie. If you think about it, it's very horror movie. So, Jackson, who's winning this? Chucky
Hmm.
or the T-800?
I think Chucky's gonna win.
Mm.
Ooh.
I think Chucky's gonna win because Chucky is very resourceful and you can't really, I mean, you can destroy him, but
Mm.
he's a voodoo spirit, so he'll just find a
Mm-hmm.
new Chucky doll to possess,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the he'll find a way to like deprogram the T-800 or something.
Mm.
Yeah, maybe.
Or
He'll
could
find a
he?
way, or
Sorry, go ahead.
he'll get into the smelting plant or
Mhm.
something like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yeah,
I don't
could
know.
he
I
be?
think
Could he
he's
possess the T eight
smarter.
hundred?
What?
Could he
Good. He
possess the
actually
T eight
could.
hundred? Because he
Yeah.
can jump bodies. They do that in the movies all the time. He's always trying to
Yeah.
get
You know what? I
into.
didn't even think of that, but I think
Somebody.
he might be able to do it.
Yeah.
So I think it's Charles Lee Ray. I think it's the spirit inside of Chucky is going to win this
Yeah.
one way
All
or the
right.
other.
You're both going Chucky.
Yeah.
I was going to go with T-800 because, with all the weapons and Chucky's small enough, I figured eventually, like, he would, like, Terminator would just kill him with the weapons, with all the many weapons, the guns he has. But yeah, you're
He's
right. He could just
big and clunky.
deprogram him. There's a lot, there's a lot of things that Chucky could do to defeat T-800.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
I do think the T-800 does have a fighting chance.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Sure. All of these have a fighting chance for the most part.
Yeah. Yeah, except for one person that's coming up pretty soon. I
Yeah,
mean,
there's a couple. I've looked at the list, and there's a couple that I'm like, no.
yeah.
I mean, I don't think the shark has any chance against
Mhm.
the xenomorph.
Now,
So
Now,
all right. Um, next round or next match up is we got the sexually perverted demon that possessed Reagan and
mm-hmm.
the actresses
Mm-hmm.
Pazuzu going up against another hell spawn, the Hellraiser himself, Pinhead. And I'll start with you, Eric.
Mm.
Who is
Uh,
winning this matchup?
so is it the spirit Pazuzu or is it like the spirit inside of like Reagan or like another person? You know what I mean?
Ooh, I didn't think about that.
That's the question for me. I mean, I think Pinhead's probably going to do it because
Mm.
he's all about sexual pain, and I think that's what Pazuzu is gonna get.
Well, since
I
I
mean,
said Pazuzu and not Reagan, let's just go with the spirit of Pazuzu.
so it's just the ghost of Pazuzu,
Yeah, the entity of Pazuzu.
the
He's not a
entity of.
ghost.
I don't know how you fight that, but also I don't know how you fight a Cenobite. I mean, and honestly, I guess Pazuzu is gonna win because there's no way that like the Cenobite's just about tearing flesh.
Right.
So I guess it's Pazuzu. As much as I don't want it to be, like I think it's stupid, but Pazuzu.
Okay. What about you, Jackson? Who you going with?
I mean, they're on the same team technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're both entities from hell,
Mhm.
so theoretically they should be teaming up and not fighting each other. But I don't know. I think Pinhead's gonna win because
Oh,
Mm.
fuck off.
Pazuzu is
Eric,
kind of
no.
potatoes.
Eric,
Pazuzu's like, oh,
Eric,
I'm gonna possess a little girl to sort of like make some priests feel bad, and and Pinhead's like, no, I run hell.
You know what?
I'm in
I changed my mind.
charge.
You talked me out of it, Jackson.
no,
I changed my
no, you
mind.
can't change your
Pinhead.
mind. You can't, no, you can't change
Pinhead.
your
I
mind. You
picked
can't
Pinhead.
change your mind.
I switched it back to Pinhead.
No going back.
Too late.
Well, fuck you, Eric. I think you forget that I'm the host on this show and you're just a little bits. But I'm just
Okay.
kidding. No, I'm fine with
Uh-huh.
Pinhead winning.
It could be Pazuzu. I don't care.
No.
Whatever.
I'll be nice. I'll let Pinhead win. I would have gone with Pazuzu, honestly. Because he didn't have any flesh to tear away. Um, I mean,
Right.
could he possess a Xenobite? Technically, is he power?
I mean, are Cenobites possessible?
The
I don't know.
Cenobites,
They're
I don't
not
think
flesh,
so.
really.
They're they're spiritual beings. They're
Yeah.
not physical.
Yeah, but he could do. I think Pazuzu could do stuff. Can do different things to defeat him. I don't know. But
I don't
Pinhead's
know.
not a bad choice.
Maybe.
That'll be another good one where they both have a good chance. But Pinhead it is. So that means it's Chucky going up against Pinhead in
Oh,
round
that'll be
two.
fun.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. I think if Tiffany Valentine's there, I think she's gonna enjoy Pinhead's company, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
Um Okay, anyways. Next matchup is going to be from the John Carpenter classic. It's going to be a little boom, 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 boom. It's going to be the thing.
Mm.
Up against the spawn of Satan himself, Damien. So who do I like go first? It's
It
Eric.
was Jackson this time, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, yeah. So it's your turn, Jackson. You get the floor. Who's winning?
The Thing wins. The Thing absolutely wins.
Okay.
Because the thing is, like, okay, Damien, yes, he's like the Antichrist and he's the spawn of Satan, but he's just a kid. Like, he doesn't really do anything in that movie.
Right.
And I've never seen the sequels where like he's growing up and
Mhm.
eventually becomes a
Hmm.
politician and stuff like that. I don't know about
What?
that.
He become
Oh
a
yeah, Sam
politician
Yeah.
Neill.
in those
Sam
movies?
Neill's in like
Yeah,
the
and the
fourth
third
one.
one,
Or is
it's
the third one?
Sam Neill plays the adult Damien and he's like
Mhm.
the prime minister or
Yeah.
something like that.
They're not
Well, you
good.
know what? That's
Don't
very
watch them.
realistic.
But yeah. But in the first one movie, he's just a kid. Like he's very susceptible to any sort of harm that could befall him.
Yeah.
Right.
His dad
And
like holds him down on the
could
altar at the end.
the thing could, replicate his parents or whatever and very easily take him out. I don't think it's a very hard decision.
Yeah. It's all for
Yeah.
you, Damien. It's all for you.
Hmm.
All right. What about you, Eric? You
I
didn't.
concur. It's going to be the thing. I don't, yeah, it's
Yeah.
a shape shifting alien from another planet is probably not going to kill this child. I mean, he's probably going to kill the child. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
the
There's
thing.
no way. Like he didn't have that bias. He's unbiased in that opinion.
Hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, I would have gone with the thing too. So let's find out who the thing is gonna go up against. And it's gonna be the next round or the next match. I keep saying rounds; these are matchups. The next matchup is gonna be a character from a storybook that is seemingly innocent in the beginning, but turns very sinister the more you read it. And it's a real page turner, and it somehow gets stuck in your head. That is gonna be from the scariest movie I've ever seen from 2014's The Babadook. Mr. Babadook going up against the king of the Upside Down himself, Vecna from Stranger Things.
Um.
Hmm.
So, Eric,
Hmm.
do you think Vecna
Uh.
is gonna beat the Babadook if he only could? If he
What
can
does
make a deal
Vecna
with
do
God?
again? What does Vecna do? Is does Vecna do anything other than just like hold people against walls and then like talk to them for a long while? I
Yeah, well,
don't
he like
remember.
possesses people. He like makes your eye
Does
pop out.
he? Okay.
He like twists your body a lot.
This is some body twister.
Oh
He's
shit!
like
So
picking
in
people up.
Nosferatu, did Count Orlok possess Lily Overstep, or was it Vecna the entire time?
Probably wasn't Vecna.
You know, because well, technically she was doing stuff that Christy was doing in Stranger Things, like destroying her body and shit.
I guess so.
Okay.
I don't
What a
know. Maybe.
crossover.
Yeah.
Everyone looks
Um.
good. I'm like a damn again.
I kind of don't like Vecna on a personal level. Um.
Dude, Vecna's
I just think
fucked
he's
up.
kind of. I just think he's kind of boring.
I like
Wait.
Vecna. Vecna's
Who
cool.
is Vecna going against now? It was
The Babadook.
Babadook.
Babadook. That's Babadook. Babadook's grief. He's just going to get inside of Vecna's head and make him sad, and then he'll just kill himself. So Babadook.
That makes sense because um Victor Quill, not Victor Quill, Victor Quill was Robert Englund's character, but his son like had a really messed up backstory. Yeah, so I think Babadook
Mm.
would use that against them. That's a good thought. Jackson,
Yeah.
what are you thinking? Vecna or
Oh, the
Babadook?
Babadook.
Okay.
Definitely, because here's the thing. So we've talked about like Art the Clown, who's maybe some sort of supernatural thing, and Samara, who's a ghost. These are still sort of tied to the physical world in some
Mm-hmm.
sense, but the Babadook is a feeling.
Yeah.
It's a state of mind, and as the movie states, you can't get rid of the Babadook.
Once you get him, you just
Can't
got to
do
feed
it.
him.
Yep. If it's in a
She can't
word
kill
or
it.
in
She
a
has to keep it chained up in the basement. That's the best Vecna would be able to do is keep it chained up in
Mm-hmm.
the basement. But
yeah. Yeah, if it's in a word or in a look, you cannot get rid of the Babadook. Dude, that's like one
So,
of the best like phrases in any horror movie ever. Like I
oh, it's
love that.
terrific.
Yeah,
I
I
love
love
that
that.
movie.
Yeah, I would have gone with Babadook too. All right, next mess up. A recent iconic vampire to come out in the silver screen on the silver screen. It's gonna be from Radio Science Abigail. It's gonna be the character Abigail going up
Hmm.
against the Chainsaw Massacre himself, Leatherface. So who's winning this match? And I did not pick these on purpose. It was all random. I put all the names in
Okay.
a ball and I randomly drew them out. So yeah, I did not. Yeah,
I
and
think it's
all.
better that way.
Yeah,
Just seeing on how like
Yeah,
some of these randomly come out, but
yeah. So Jackson, who you going with?
Abigail. You know,
Yeah,
Hmm.
I hate to say goodbye to Leatherface this early in the thing,
and
but
that's your boy.
yeah, he is totally my boy. But like, he's no match for Abigail. He's just like an idiot in you know, with a chainsaw and wearing human flesh on his face. He cannot go up against this 200 whatever year old vampire. Even if she's a little girl, she's got powers that he does not have.
Dude, so the second time I watched
Plus, I
Abigail,
don't think Leatherface would. Well, okay, I don't know because the sequels probably do their own thing, but the
Hmm.
original Leatherface, I don't think he would want to kill a child.
yeah. Well,
So
I
he would
actually,
go easy on her, and she wouldn't go
Yes.
easy on him.
yeah.
She'd be like,
So
"Oh, I'm just a little girl. Don't kill
Right.
me." And then blah, dead.
Yeah.
yeah, I recently I watched Abigail for the second time with my mom, and that part where she making the deal with everybody and saying, "Yeah, I'll let one of you, I'll just kill one of you, and let the rest of you survive, and you get to sort out who you want." And then like 2 seconds later, she's like, deal's over," and I'm like, "God, this little girl's a bitch."
She's ruthless.
Ruthless.
She
Yeah,
is.
yeah, no, see, dude, that's like Oscar caliber level of acting.
Yeah. And Leatherface just does whatever his family tells him
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah, yeah. Wait,
So
you thinking Abigail, Eric?
Yeah. As much as I hate to knock out Leatherface this early,
Yeah, I'm
it'd
with you
probably be
too.
Abigail.
We're actually, you know what? Because I know you two like these suck each other's dicks off. You agree on everything. I'm actually
Okay.
agreeing with you a
what a
lot.
way to put that.
Yeah, I'm actually agreeing with you
You're a
guys
We're
a
wordsmith.
lot.
friends who
Yeah.
agree with each other a lot because we have
What a
similar tastes.
wordsmith. Hmm.
Yeah, I'm actually surprisingly agreeing with you guys a lot more than I think I would. I'm actually agreeing
Really
with you
good.
on
Really good
every on
debaters. I don't want to tell you.
Yeah, I'm actually agreeing with you on pretty much all of these for the most part. I think there was like one I didn't agree with you on,
Like
but
I said,
Cool.
I think as we get deeper into the
Mhm.
bracket,
Hmm.
things are going to change a little bit.
All right. Let's see who Abigail is gonna go up against because we got the evil clown haunting Derry Maine himself, Pennywise, going up
Mm.
against another spawn of Satan, Black Phillip from Robert Eggers' The Witch.
Mm.
So,
Okay.
Eric, who do you think is gonna win this matchup?
So this is
Pennywise or
Black.
Black Phillip?
Mm. Well, so Black Phillip, as cool as he is, he doesn't really do much. I mean, he kills like that one guy, like hits him into the wood pile.
Hmm.
But like, I mean, mostly he's just like a psychological little dude.
Yeah.
And Pennywise is probably more of like the makeshift trickster. He's
Mhm.
also like salting his meat, you know.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I'm gonna probably go with Pennywise because I think he would. I think he would play the long game against him. But also, I don't know. So I'm gonna say Pennywise. I'm gonna say Pennywise because I think he's
Yeah,
the,
but here's the thing.
he's
Here's a
just space
question for
demon,
Yeah, well, here's a
space
question posed
spider.
to you guys. Would Black Phillip be smart enough not to look in the deadlights?
See, I don't think so. If
Well,
you're talking about Black Phillip from like the 1800s, probably
No, but he's the devil. He would know. He would know about.
right. But what did he know about that? Because this is, I mean, he's like a space spider, right?
Yeah,
In that what Pennywise is? And it's
technically,
the
I guess.
1800s.
Yeah,
So to him, he would probably be another. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think. I think he would fall into it.
yeah.
I think he would look into the dead. I think he would look into the lights because he thinks
Okay,
he would think he can get rid of it. But
okay. What about
I think he
you,
does.
Jackson? He's thinking.
I love Pennywise, but I'm gonna go with Black Phillip.
Oh,
Hmm.
Because
okay.
here's the thing. Pennywise feeds off of fear. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think Black Phillip has any fear to feed off of.
Mm.
Um, and I don't know how Black Phillip would kill Pennywise. I don't know how to square that circle in my mind, but I do know that Pennywise probably couldn't kill Black Phillip because you have to be
Mm.
afraid of Pennywise for him to kill you.
Hmm.
Or somebody has to be afraid. That's what gives him power. So I think I think in the end, Black Phillip would somehow get into Pennywise's head and
Okay.
manipulate him into doing his bidding. He wouldn't kill him. He would make
Mm.
him his minion.
All right, so you're going Black Phillip?
Yep.
Okay. Man, you guys are so I'm on so another tiebreaker. You guys are
Yeah.
not unless you want to change your vote, Eric.
No, I don't this time. I'm gonna
Okay,
put it to you.
good.
Good
I wasn't
luck.
gonna let you this time.
That's fine.
Um, Geez, I don't know. Because you both posing some interesting points. Because I think, is it because Black Phillip is technically like this evil spirit kind of thing? Maybe he wouldn't know about every evil spirit. But Pennywise, because he feeds off of fear, Black Phillip wouldn't have any fear. I
Or would Black Phillip have fear? I don't know. We never really shown in the movie. I don't know.
think I'm gonna go Black Phillip. I think I think Black Phillip is gonna use that to his advantage. I think.
Okay.
Um,
Movie fights.
yeah.
Yeah. Keeping the tradition alive because that show, I think, died a long time ago.
Yeah, it was sucks. But there were a lot of things that happened with that whole group.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the Smos and Jeremy
Yeah.
Johns and John Camp. Yeah, all those guys. So that means Abigail is going up against Black Phillip in round two, which is pretty awesome.
Mm. That's
That'll
a
be a fun
really good
matchup.
matchup. I'm very torn on that.
Yep. Um, so for the next matchup, we got everybody's favorite killer clown from outer space. He is the Muhammad Ali of killer clowns. A punch so strong that he'll knock off your head like it's fucking Mortal Kombat. And that is gonna be my boy Sorty from Killer Clowns from Outer Space, going up against the Crystal Lake Slasher, our favorite hockey mask killer, Jason Voorhees. And um, let's go to you, Jackson. Who is winning this fight?
Jason.
Yeah,
I mean, he's not going to suffer any sort of foolishness from some clown from outer
no,
space. And Shorty's not going to have his crew with him. It's
mm,
just a one-on-one thing. Jason has great skill in improvised weapons.
yeah,
he
Hmm.
can he can kill you any way he desires. I don't think Shorty's got a chance.
yeah,
Also, I haven't seen that movie in like 15 years, so I don't remember it that
yeah.
well.
Also, both of them punch people's heads off. So I don't know. Maybe a little closer than we think.
Maybe.
Shorty punched it off his head in Killer Clowns, and then in like Manhattan, Jason Takes Manhattan. He
No,
punches that
the only thing
boxer's
that Jason
head
would
off
have to do
on the
is
rooftop.
just walk over Shorty, like like when he like walks into the boombox and Jason takes Manhattan. Remember that part?
Vaguely, yes.
Yeah, when he's just walking and he just knocks over like the punk guy's like boombox.
Hmm. 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 I
Yeah,
mean, also like Killer Clowns, as goofy scary as they are, they're super easy to kill. You just have to like hit their nose and they die. Like it's kind of ridiculous. I'm
yeah,
pretty sure they would not make it at all. So yeah, no, I'm gonna say Jason.
yeah. I'm with you there. So we're gonna go Jason Voorhees. Yeah, Jason is an unstoppable like machine. Like there's no way you can stop him.
But you put him up against something like Black Phillip. I don't know.
Yeah, well, we kind of know who is gonna face off against Jason because this is like the most obvious matchup. Because so let me say who it is first. It is a villain that gave Arnold Schwarzenegger a run for his money. A
Hmm.
character that went up against the Xenomorph. It is
Hmm.
twice. It
Hmm.
is gonna be and Batman as well. It's gonna be Predator up
Hmm.
against Ghostface. From Scream, the Woodsboro slasher. Now here's where I fucked up. Because my two rules were when picking these characters were
Hmm.
no giant monsters, 'cause that's extremely unfair.
Yeah, you
Sure.
can't have King Kong in there.
Yeah, or to say Puff Marshmallow Man.
Godzilla.
Um, and the character has to have some sort of supernatural ability or on like or be like a superhuman kind of character. Um, I picked Ghostface, totally forgetting that he is just a human being.
Just a human dude.
Yeah,
So
so it's pretty obvious that Predator's gonna win. So
no,
why?
no, no. So
I
here's the
don't think
question
it's
for
as
me then.
obvious as you think.
I don't think it's as
Really?
simple as that. So I
Mm.
think so is Ghostface going after the Predator? Because everything with Ghostface is it's all psychological. It's all mind tricks. He's always got the upper
Also,
hand on him.
which Ghostface are we talking about?
Right.
There have been like a
Let's just go
dozen people
Billy.
who
Yeah.
have been
Let's do a
Ghostface.
Billy stew. That's classic.
Also, is it every Ghostface from
No,
every
no, I
from
said Billy stew.
movie?
Let's do
Yeah,
Billy stew.
Ghostface is not any singular being or even a team. Ghostface is a like tradition.
Yeah.
There's technically every
Okay,
movie
we'll
has at
have it
least
your guys'
two.
way. We'll do every fucking Ghostface you
Well,
ever.
no, but it just depends on what team we're going up against.
Sure.
I guess it could be every Ghostface, but I don't know. Okay, let's let him have his way, and let's go with Billy and Stu
But
versus
Okay.
the Predator.
Ghostface is
So billions too.
kind of derpy too. Like he's always tripping over himself. Like would he
Oh,
be smart
especially
enough?
in the early movies. In the more recent movies, he's not quite as much
No.
that
Yeah.
way. So,
Uh, so
Well,
that's
I was
the so,
asking like, let's
who's
go.
actually going first? We haven't
yeah.
even really
Jack can go.
given any of what?
Jack can go. You go first.
Oh, it's me.
I don't remember who
This
went
is
first,
tough.
but I'll let you go.
Okay. So the whole thing with the Predator is it has to be worthy prey.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So Ghostface is running around with a knife, so he is
Mm-hmm.
armed, so that makes
Mm-hmm.
him sort of worthy prey. Although I think
Yeah.
the Predator, he'd be up in the trees like observing Ghostface and
Mm-hmm.
being like, I don't know, this guy, he's
This
always falling
goof.
down the stairs, and he might not even realize it's
Yeah,
two people
this Billy Loomis guy's
in
kind
like
of
the sort of like
So
thermal
that.
shape.
yeah.
Mhm.
So he might not even know there's another ghost face. And so he might be killing Billy or
Mm.
Stu, and the other one comes up behind him and cuts
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
his throat.
Mm-hmm.
So you
yeah.
know what? I'm gonna go with Ghostface.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, who's
I
hunting who,
talked
I guess is the
myself
question.
into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I'm kind of in the same boat. Yeah, to be honest, if it's Ghostface hunting the Predator or like playing mind tricks with the Predator, like calling him and he doesn't understand what he's like talking about. He's just like playing movie games with
Asking
him, but
him
it's an
horror
alien.
movie questions.
Yeah, and he's he's just making weird noises. I'm gonna go with Ghostface because I think it'd be more fun.
okay, that's cool. Well,
Okay, this is like now the funniest, like funny or die sketch that's never been.
Yeah.
I want to see this so bad.
well, that's the thing about it is like when you were saying that Predator is up in that tree, like observing like Ghostface, he's probably thinking to
Hmm.
himself, Billy, like he's real horny, he's real pissed off that he not be able to have sex with Sam Campbell, which is just a tragedy. Um, yeah, I think I can kill this guy. This guy has a lot of emotional damage, and then what you guys said, Eric,
Hmm.
Stu would just come up right
Hmm.
behind him,
Hmm.
be like, "Booga!"
Hmm. Didn't even see it coming.
Yeah. Dude, I seriously hope Matthew
Giving a lot
Lillard
of credit to
comes
those
to a
two
comic.
guys.
Dude, I really hope Matthew Lillard comes to a Comic Con near me at some point soon, because I would
He
love to.
did. I think he did come through a few years ago here in Arkansas somewhere. Maybe it was Hot Springs. I can't remember.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I would love that. I love that man so much.
Well, he's going to be making the rounds again for Scream 7 because apparently he's
Hmm.
coming back.
Yeah,
I don't know
and he got a new
about
Mike
that.
Flanagan movie coming out, or he's in the new Mike Flanagan movie.
Oh,
It's like
is
a
he?
Mm.
Oh, that's a good match.
yeah, it's a
He's
Yeah.
gonna
bit
do really well in the Flanagan verse.
yeah. From what he's saying, it's a bit part, like it's like one scene for like a few minutes.
Oh, okay.
But
Mhm.
yeah, but still, that's
But maybe that leads to more stuff with Mike Flanagan, and he gets to join that little
yeah,
crew. That'd
Mhm.
be
yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
Like
like
I
that's
think
the thing
that
about
would be a good
Flanagan.
pairing.
There's always carryover from his other
Right? Yeah,
projects.
he always uses the
Mhm.
same people.
Yeah, like yeah, like, there's never not carryover in any of his stuff.
He's like if Ed Wood was good at his job. Like,
Yeah.
here's my little crew of misfits,
Mhm.
but we're actually gonna make a good movie.
And they're like, here's $100 million.
Dude, that guy. I don't know if you've seen Mike Flanagan's TikTok. That guy's funny. That guy's really funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm.
Hmm.
I haven't seen any of his TikTok.
All right, you guys ready for the next matchup?
Yeah.
Wait,
All right.
so did Ghostface win that?
Yeah.
He did.
He
Yeah.
beat the Predator.
Dude, let's
That's
see.
good.
Well, I wonder if he's gonna be able to beat Jason because Jason's a pretty tough son of a bitch.
I mean,
Mm.
Brother.
I don't know. We'll see. But
Mm.
I just think it's funny that we talked ourselves into maybe the most obvious, Yeah, that's funny. Okay.
Dude, I didn't even,
Ghostface.
dude, that was shocking. I did not think Ghostface was gonna survive that. Can I
I
I'll
had a
even,
take credit
feeling.
for that because I'm always going to go to bat for Ghostface. Like we
well,
talked about, Leatherface is my boy a little bit
Mhm.
because
mm,
that's like my favorite movie,
mm,
but
Mhm.
Scream's my favorite franchise, and
yeah,
I adore Ghostface.
yeah.
My favorite
That's it.
horror villain. I'm so glad he advanced.
That's the thing, because I'm thinking when I'm putting up when I'm putting up these characters, like I'm thinking like more like a hand-to-hand combat. I'm not thinking about like the psychological battle, but you coming up with the psychological side of it too.
Mhm.
I mean,
No, I mean that's the only thing that's
you
gonna
gotta
work.
use all
Yeah.
the tools in the toolbox, you know?
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. Um, so the next matchup is gonna be between two slasher icons. Um, the one slasher icon makes you never want to sleep again. It's gonna be the our favorite Christmas sweater wearing slasher himself, Freddy Krueger,
Mhm.
going up against the babysitter stalker, Michael Myers, which I had the privilege of playing in my Michael Myers movie. So that's kind of funny that he's going up against my boy Freddy Krueger, my second favorite horror villain.
Yes, true. We know it's your most viewed video.
Yeah,
Got way more views than any of our podcasts.
yeah, and
Mhm.
Whatever.
Scream is gonna be a lot better. It's gonna be a lot more views, probably, hopefully.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
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 No, it's good exposure. If it gets people on the channel, like I'm
Mm.
happy.
Yeah.
All for it.
Yeah.
Just gotta
Thank
make
you.
it
You're
first.
welcome, Jackson. I'm getting the
Hey,
name out there more.
I don't care about my name. I just like having this show.
Yeah.
So
But anyways, Eric, who you gonna go with?
So, which Michael Myers is this? Is this the first Michael
Classic
Myers?
Michael Myers.
So the one who took 6 bullets and then,
Who's the boogeyman? And a matter
so
of fact,
Freddy's,
that was.
so Freddy's a dream demon.
Mhm.
Does Michael Myers dream? I guess is the question.
I don't know.
I don't know either. They do say
I don't even
he
know if he
Loomis,
sleeps.
right?
You know,
Exactly. Loomis,
he
yeah,
lived in the
Loomis
sewer for like, how many years was it? 5 years or whatever?
literally never see him
I
sleep.
guess it was just 1 year in that point. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
but
think. Kills and ends. What's the time difference between those two?
it's a year. It's at least no, maybe it's longer. Maybe it's longer than that. I can't remember now.
Drew, your sound cut out.
Oh no.
So it was a. I was about to get water, but I'm gonna explain the
Oh, okay.
timeline. So
Mhm.
it was a year. So the Corey Cunningham incident was a year after Kells.
Okay.
Mhm.
So he's
Then
been
he
in the
was in-
sewer for a year. I don't
Yeah.
think he slept the whole time.
I don't think
I
he did
really-
either. He just sat in that wall. So
Okay.
if he can't sleep, and if he doesn't, even if he does sleep, if he doesn't dream, then Freddy Krueger can't do anything to him. So I guess it's gonna be Michael Myers. I'm gonna say that because I don't know if he dreams, and that's the only way that Freddy can kill him. So I'm gonna say Michael Myers.
I'm gonna have to agree with Eric. I'm gonna go with Michael
Okay.
Myers
Yeah.
because I don't think he dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's where Freddy gets his power is dreaming.
Yep.
Mhm.
Don't dream it's over. Hey now. Which is funny because that song was in Stephen King's The Stand, the original miniseries.
Oh, was that? I haven't watched this. I haven't watched that miniseries in a long while.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I tried to watch the remake and I did not like
Or
it
it
at
wasn't
all.
good. Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard it
it,
wasn't good.
yeah, it was just too
I tried
dark
to
for me.
watch it. Yeah, it was pretty bad, but I was rooting for it. I wanted it to be
Mm.
good, but
Hmm.
Yeah, the
I don't
cast
think the
was
original
good.
was that good
The
either.
cast
I've
was
never finished reading that book. I
yeah,
Yeah,
can't get.
me either. So long. Just
yeah.
I've
so
read
long.
it 3 times, but I can't get through the
Oh my
stand.
gosh, you
And that's,
crazy motherfucker.
I don't know. It's a way better book, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a great book. I fucking love it. Even though there's a underage orgy in the middle of
Yeah,
it.
we don't have to talk about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I know.
Doing a lot of cocaine when he wrote that.
Yeah, apparently, so I'm reading Kuzo right now, and apparently he barely remembers that movie or that
Oh
part in
yeah,
that book.
no, a lot of the stuff he did in the '80s, he doesn't
Hmm.
really
Yeah, it was
remember.
self-evident. That book is pretty crazy, and
He
I'm only like
directed
100
an
pages in. 100
he
pages in.
directed he directed an entire movie that he doesn't remember making really.
Maximum
Maximum
Overdrive.
Overdrive.
I'm gonna scare the hell out of you.
I was on the Fear of God. We talked about that movie. It was
Maximum
fun.
Overdrive. I love
Real fun
Maximum Overdrive.
discussion. Yeah.
It is a silly, silly, fun
Hmm.
movie.
So silly.
I laugh. I laugh a lot at it.
Yeah. All right, ready for the next mashup?
Yeah.
All right, the next mashup is gonna be between cinema's first iconic vampire. That is gonna be Nosferatu himself,
Mhm.
Howard Arlock, the titty-sucking
Mhm.
vampire. Though it's not gonna be that version, it's the original now, Count Arlock. I just
So
love making
we're
that
doing
joke.
Max Shrek. Okay.
Yeah, Matt
Okay.
Shrimp. But I just love making that joke. That's just hilarious.
Yes, it's your favorite joke right now. I know.
You know? Yeah, he was just all up in those and in Lily Rose's titties in that
I
movie.
mean, for Nick Holtz
He's an
too.
equal opportunity titty
Yeah.
sucker.
He's just
He
a
likes
he's
Nicholas Holtz as well. So
just sucking those chests.
Going up against um a cybernetic organism doll who you don't want to piss off and get on her bad side. That is gonna be, and she has a sequel coming out this year. That's gonna be Megan. So Eric,
Hmm.
who is no Jackson, who is winning this matchup?
wait, is it my turn?
I think
I
it's,
think
yeah, I
it's
think
Eric.
it's
I
your
went
turn.
last. I went first last. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's Megan.
Okay.
It's Megan. I mean, I don't think Count Orlok is very smart.
Mm.
He's just like, I mean, I'm reading into this from the remake too, but he's just an appetite. He's an instinct.
Hmm.
Hmm.
He's more of an animal than he is a human being. And I mean, obviously Megan's not a human either, but she's smart. Also, she can work all the time, night or day. She can just find his coffin and
Hmm.
put a stake through his heart. Like she'll figure it out. She'll do all the research on vampires on the internet. And
Just download them. Hmm.
I don't think Orlok has a chance because he can't do anything to her because she's not human. So he can't
Hmm.
like seduce her soul or
Hmm.
whatever he does. Can't do anything like that.
Yeah.
She's a robot. She's gonna take him out.
So there's no way you can use his vampire powers to like manipulate
No,
or
his
like
vampire
programming.
powers are not gonna work on a robot.
No,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. You can't use them against like her programming.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so. Because they're
I don't think it
like
works that way.
Yeah.
spiritual powers and they're not,
Hmm.
he
Yeah.
doesn't have power over technology. He's never even seen technology from
You're
the
like,
1800s.
Yeah.
what the
Also,
fuck is an iMac?
or like really doesn't even do anything, but just creep around slowly and stick his hand out, and then
Yeah.
just occasionally suck people's blood.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't really even.
All
He's
of
not
his
even really
power
like a
comes from
scrapper.
his ability to manipulate other
Yeah.
people, but he
Yeah.
can't
Yeah. He'd be
manipulate
like, he
Megan.
look
He
at,
can't manipulate her.
yeah, like
Yeah.
he'd be like, what the fuck is AI?
Hmm.
So I was
Yeah, he
trying
would
to
have
do
no
it.
idea.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're
Even if
going
he
with,
tried to like suck her blood, it wouldn't work. Yeah.
yeah,
He
you're
doesn't have
going,
any blood.
Sorry, Orlok.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. Should you go with Megan Jackson?
Absolutely.
I mean Eric. I mean, well,
Yes.
I kind of
Yes.
hear, but yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say absolutely as well.
All right, so Michael Myers is going up against Megan.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
That's fun. Okay.
All right, two more matchups.
Now we're flying through these.
Yep. All right. So the first competitor is gonna be a monster straight out of the mind of Miss Mary Shelley, everybody's favorite female goth, going up against the Arnold Vosloo version of the Mummy.
So wait, Frankenstein's monster versus wait, who's it going? It's it's like Frankenstein versus the Mummy?
Yeah, the Arnold
Arnold
Vosloo
Vosloo's
one.
mummy?
Yep.
Uh
I was gonna ask
uh
about this because I was like, are we going Karloff versus Karloff? But
right.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, now,
Okay,
yeah, I want to go
so
Arnold. I feel like Arnold Vosloo had more of a fighting chance against Frankenstein.
I think Frankenstein's gonna die. Like I don't he's not even really like a fighter. He's like the only person he kills is that little girl. And he
He's
only
a
does it
stab
because he's
monster. Like he
yeah.
just
Yeah. Oh shoot.
I don't even think he would fight. I think he would be like, oh
Well, of
no.
course, I
And then
picked
he
the
would just get
mummy.
swept up.
I decided on what mummy it was before I
Uh-huh.
the match up. So yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't consider that. Yeah. So you're both gonna go with the mummy.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think Arnold Vosloo is going to steal all of his body parts and then use them as his own. Yeah, like
Right.
he's just gonna like take all the extra bits.
Or oh, but I just thought of something.
Oh my gosh,
Hmm.
Jackson! Don't fucking ruin it.
Now go for
Okay.
it. Think on it. Think
There's
on.
two ways to do this.
Hmm.
So, the mummy could just bury Frankenstein deep in the sands of
Hmm.
Egypt.
Hmm.
But what would happen if he did try to steal the monster's body parts?
Mm.
Since they're already dead,
Hmm.
would that would that work? They're
Hmm.
dead body parts. He's stealing from living people in the movie.
Hmm.
So if he steals dead
Mm.
body parts, is he going to start dying?
Maybe he's
So
reanimated though,
it depends
so
on
I
the
don't know.
fight
Yeah.
style here. If he
Hmm.
Hmm.
just buries him
Also,
in the sand,
uh,
yes, but if he's stealing his body parts, that leaves a question.
also the question is, are we in the desert or are we not? Because if we're not in the desert, then he has even less powers.
That's true. Like if
Hmm.
he's, in
We
the
got the
castle
scare.
or whatever.
Yeah, if we're in the castle, we're in Frankenstein's castle. There's no sand in there. Maybe there's bugs. Maybe he's got scarab powers.
I'm
I guess it
tempted
depends
to
on if you
vote
have
for
scarabs.
I'm tempted to vote for the monster here. I
I
don't
feel
know.
like no. I feel like even if they're in the castle, I feel like the mummy can still will still have agency over him, over the monster.
But to truly, really defeat the mummy, he'll have to read from the book, which I don't think Frankenstein can read. I
Yeah,
don't
he's
think
not going to be
Frankenstein's
able to
monster
do
can
that.
read.
You're
So
like,
I don't think you can defeat him officially.
Okay, so it's the mummy. It's the
It'll be
mummy.
the
I
mummy.
just had
Yeah.
to that
Sure.
you raised that little wrinkle in my brain, and I
yeah.
was like, I have to explore this at
Well, I
least.
can't picture the Frankenstein monster reading the book. He's like, I don't understand book.
Just a lot of grunts.
Friend
Again,
good.
it's the mummy.
Yeah. Dude, dude, one of my favorite, probably my favorite Frankenstein moment ever is when he's puffing away at it in Bride of Frankenstein. That's just so
Hmm.
funny to me.
Oh yeah, the with the monk
We're
and
smoking
everything.
cigar.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
the blind man.
Uh-huh.
yeah, he's a monk.
Is he really? I thought he was just like a
Yeah,
saint that just believes
I
in
mean he's
God.
wearing a robe and everything. I
Yeah,
think
but
he's some
everybody
sort of
wore
monk
a
or
robe back then.
friar or
I
something.
think
He's
he's more of an just an old man in like the young Frankenstein with like Gene Hackman.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I did
I don't know.
not
He's
know that
dressed
was
like a
Gene Hackman.
monk, so I've always thought of him as a monk.
Yeah, I
Uh,
guess so. Fuck, I don't know.
who's the last
Um,
match?
yep, one last match, and
Uh-huh.
that is gonna be between a monster who was unfortunately a product of racism, and that is gonna be Tony Todd's iconic, rest in peace, Candyman,
Hmm.
going up against a Stephen King classic, Carrie White. I start with
Hmm.
you, Eric. Who is winning this matchup?
Interesting. I mean, if the original Tony Todd was really into Virginia Madsen, so I
Mm,
don't know. Maybe he would try to seduce Carrie, and Carrie was like a pretty sheltered, Christian lady.
mm.
Um, but but she's got psychic powers. Interesting. So, hmm, I'm going to say that.
But think about this.
Hmm,
Since Carrie's very saltered, she wouldn't believe in like superstitions and all that stuff.
she all she does is believe in superstition. That's all of
Yeah,
her mom, all her mom like
yeah, but what like
pumps on her.
but would she say Candyman 5 times in the mirror?
Oh, she definitely would because
Yeah.
she's a curious girl.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Okay.
So she would hear about that at school and then
Mm,
go
Hmm.
home and then try to summon the Candyman.
yeah. She'd
You
be
know,
like,
she'd lock the
Candyman,
door and everything so her
Candyman,
mom wouldn't
Candyman,
hear.
When hear it, she
Candyman.
just says it really softly. Yeah.
All right, Eric,
Uh,
who are you going for?
I'm gonna say, well, then I think if Candyman appears, and I mean, Candyman technically is just a psychological uh being. He doesn't really kill anybody, I don't think, and not in that original movie. I'm gonna say probably Candyman because I think
Okay.
he's gonna get into Carrie's mind because I think it is fragile. I think her mind is more fragile, even though she is, she's killing a lot of people.
Mm. All right, what about you,
Jackson.
Jackson?
I am gonna go with Carrie. I'll tell you
Ooh.
Mm,
why. Because I think that if those two were to meet, they would recognize each other's pain
Mm,
mm,
and they would not fight. But, Candyman is sort of a lingering spirit,
mm,
and Carrie is an alive person. So I think in their sort of shared pain, the Candyman would just sort of like be at peace and drift away,
mm,
and Carrie would go on living and probably be a more well-adjusted person.
mm. But see, I think
So,
because Candyman's thing is
so
like
it wouldn't
he
be a
wants.
fight. It would be more of like a mutual parting of the ways, but he would fade away because he's,
Mm.
yeah.
See, I don't know. I think she would sacrifice herself because he wants people to willingly be his victim,
mm,
and so she would see it as almost like a martyr, sort of like Jesus that her mom raised her up to be. So I
Okay.
think
Yeah.
she would willingly let him kill
Hmm.
her.
okay. Yeah,
I'm gonna
so
stick with my point, but I like your point too. So, Drew, it's up to you.
I really like Eric's idea that carries a fragile mind. Um, so I think I'm gonna go with Candyman on that
Mm.
one.
Mm.
Plus, I'm not
Okay.
I'm
racist,
all
so
right with
I
that,
got
but
yeah,
I think I made a pretty strong argument.
yeah. And like I said, I'm not racist, so I gotta pick one black character. The one black character we had on here to move forward.
Mm.
I'm honestly just kidding. I mean, of course, I love diversity, representation. That's all good, but I honestly think that was actually a really good point, um, Eric. And I like your point too, but yours is a lot more fun, Eric. So I'm gonna go with yours.
Okay.
Quick question: did you guys like the Carrie remake from Kimberly Pierce, the one that's
I
The one
did.
with Chloe Moretz, that
Moretz,
one,
Chloe
Moretz,
Grace
Yeah, I
Moretz?
whatever,
like.
ever how you say it. Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah, I liked it. I
It's
liked
better
how
than
he
the Rage too. It's better than the Rage. Carrie too.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I liked how she took the approach of it being more like a superhero origin story. I thought that was kind of
Mm-hmm.
interesting. I would have done a more optimistic ending instead of doing it more tragic. I would have been done something different with the ending.
Can't remember how
Honestly,
that one
what I
ends.
would have done was I kind of would have maybe have Carrie survive, still kill the mom out of like self-defense, but
Mm,
then have Carrie be like a vessel for like other women that's gone through similar issues that she's gone through,
mm,
like religious abuse and bullying. Like be
hmm.
like a role model. Um,
Carrie? I
yeah,
don't know
like
if
I
she's
kind
gonna
of
be a
wanted
role
to.
model.
No, I kind of want. So I would have had her like Sydney in Scream 3.
I mean, that would be a take for sure.
Yeah,
Okay,
but the
write it.
thing, but the part that creeped
Write
me
your
out,
Carrie sequel
dude, the
where she
part that
lives.
yucks me out um in the remake is when it's the famous like prom scene and he's killing everybody
Mm,
and that guy's running up the blazers and he falls in between them and like it crushes his stomach and he just pukes blood.
hmm.
That was gnarly. Holy
I love it.
fuck. Cause you know, like that's hurting him real bad. That's what
Oh,
real
I
fucking
haven't
he
seen
got
that movie
he,
since it came out, so
yeah. It
yeah,
was
same.
yeah, it was
He
I
solid.
gets
liked it
squeezed like a
though. I think
toothpaste.
it was on my
Yeah.
top 10 of the year that year. It
Oh
was
wow.
weird. I don't know.
Okay. You guys are ready for round two?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah. Round two. Fight. Um. So for the first round two matchup, we got the Invisible Man going up against the Tall Man. And
Mm.
who you going with, Jackson?
Hmm. Well, like I said, I haven't seen like all the Phantasm movies, but um I think I'm gonna go with the tall man because
Okay.
Mm.
I think the Invisible Man, like as clever and resourceful
Mhm.
and powered by invisibility that he is, I don't think he's any match for those little silver balls because they're just gonna find him and
Yeah.
put
Well, the
themselves in the back of
Invisible
his
Man
skull.
would get too stupid. Yeah, he would just have so much fun, wrecking havoc. He would just get kind of stupid at some point.
Yeah.
So that's why I
So the
was.
question is then, sorry, go
Well,
ahead.
hold on. Yeah, and so I think that's another reason why that Wolfman would have bested um the Invisible Man, because the Wolfman would be like, yeah, like I'm tired of this shit.
Okay.
But
Okay.
anyways, but
So
that
I
matchup had
guess the
already been
question
decided,
is,
so it didn't even matter.
so I guess the question is, can those silver balls find him? Because inside those silver balls are just tiny little brains
Mm.
from like his victims. So
Eventually, it can find him.
I don't know if I want to say there's a heat seeker one in one of the later movies. I can't
Mm.
remember for sure off the top of my head. I would say if there's a heat seeker ball, then the tall man wins. If there's not, I don't know if they could find him. So
I mean, they don't have eyes, so
I
how are they
don't.
finding?
No, there's like a vision. There's like it's like ball vision that like you can see you can see what the ball sees when it's flying through the air. So I think it has some sort of sensor on it. I don't know. How do they work? I don't know. They have drills. They suck out people's brains. I'm gonna go tall man as well. I'm gonna go tall
Okay.
man as well.
Yeah, I would have gone Tall Man too, because like I said, I think Invisible Man would just would get kind of stupid, and I think that eventually the balls would find Invisible Man.
With their
Yeah.
ball vision.
Dude, we need so like all these really raunchy jokes we're making, like
Mm.
count are like to taste like a vampire and ball vision. We we need to make t-shirts with these phrases on them.
Please don't do that. I'm not gonna wear that.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But no, yeah. Yeah, I'm with you with the tall man. So the
Okay.
tall man is moving on to round three.
Mm.
Give me 1 second.
You're gonna have
Right.
to post this whole bracket like on the Facebook page or something so I can look at it when we're done
Hmm.
because
Yeah.
I want to visualize it.
Yeah, we'll definitely see what we can do there. So let's see who the tall man is gonna go up against. Is it gonna be the Xenomorph or Art the Clown? And I'll start with you, Jackson. Who's it gonna
Hmm.
be?
The Xenomorph or Art the Clown?
Mm.
That's tough. I don't know. Um, you know what? I'm gonna go with Art the Clown
Mm.
Reason?
because I don't think I think the xenomorph is used to hunting, regular humans or
Hmm.
whatever,
Hmm.
but it's never met anything like Art the Clown. And
Hmm.
I think Art the Clown is probably supernatural in some way. He's got so many weapons, and the xenomorphs, they get taken out by regular weapons
Hmm.
all the time.
Yeah, but would Art the Clown be
So,
smart enough to like move out of the way when the Aptus blood comes? Because
I mean,
that's always
I
gonna be the
don't I
problem.
think he would probably enjoy it a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it would phase him that much because he's getting, he's all kinds of stuff happens to him. The thing about the xenomorph is it's not that it's the same xenomorph coming
Mhm.
back over and over again. There's always different
Hmm.
xenomorphs.
Right.
They're always, reproducing and
Mhm.
hatching from some other person. So just one xenomorph, like they're great in a
Yeah.
swarm. A
Mhm.
swarm of xenomorphs against art, no contest. But
Right.
just
Just a
one
single?
xenomorph against Art, I think Art wins.
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree. I mean, they set it up in that first Terrify movie.
Oh God,
He used his
seriously.
guns, and so I think if you get one of those marine guns from like the aliens, like I don't think Art the
Oh, he's
Clown
totally
stands a
gonna use that.
chance. Yeah, he's dead. They're dead. He's dead. Like the xenomorph is dead. And he'll probably use it in a way where like that acid will spray on someone else, and he'll laugh silently.
Yeah.
So my favorite movie monster did not go
He'll
through.
use the xenomorph as a weapon
Yes,
against.
yes, absolutely. He would break off the tail and then stab someone else with it.
All right, so Art the Clown moves on to round two, going up against the Tall Man, which will be a lot of
Mm.
fun. All right, next matchup, Chucky versus Pinhead, and who you going with, Eric?
Mm. So I mean, this one. I think I'm probably gonna go with Pinhead. No,
Pinhead.
actually, I'm gonna go with Chucky. I'm gonna go with Chucky because I don't think you would get any pleasure. I don't think Pinhead would get any pleasure from like torturing a doll. Like I don't know if it's, although he is flesh, so like I don't know.
Just pick one.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna say Chucky
Okay.
because Pinhead's bound by rules. I think he's
Yeah.
bound by that box. He's bound by that puzzle box, and Chucky, he knows
Yeah, but I
voodoo.
feel like Chucky would open it. Chucky's the kind of guy who would open that.
He's not there. I mean, Pinhead's not there unless he opens it. Of course, he's opened it,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
can he seal it back? Like that's the thing. I think he probably could.
Tiffany would probably help him out because he seems like the more reasonable one in between. Dude, no, well, because Tiffany was
Yeah.
the one that accepted their trans child in Bride of Chucky or Seed of
Hmm.
Chucky.
I haven't seen that one.
It's pretty dumb in the best way possible.
You do get to see John Waters' face get eaten off by acid, which is worth the price of
That's
admission.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't remember that, but that sounds awesome. Where you going with Jackson?
Uh, yeah, I was already sort of inclined to go for Chucky because I think, whatever tortures um Pinhead would try to inflict on Chucky, Chucky would just like make a wisecrack and laugh about
Hmm.
it. And I don't think he could kill Pinhead, but Pinhead would have no power over him.
Hmm.
So Pinhead would have no choice but just to give up.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
bet
another
you,
forfeit kind of thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
He
bet
just goes
you,
back. He's the hell with his tail between his legs.
yeah, I bet you $100 Chucky makes a bondage joke at some point in the
Yeah.
torture.
It's not
Literally.
even going off with his
Literally.
tail between his legs. It's more like, this is a waste of my time. That sort of it's like, and so he just leaves. So
Yeah.
Chucky just laughs about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, you're going Chucky. Yeah, that makes sense.
Chucky.
Yeah.
Um, Honestly, I was maybe gonna go with Pinhead originally, just because he's real powerful. It seems like I
Yeah.
haven't seen a Hellraiser movie, and I'm never going to, because that
Why not? You should
it
watch the first
scares
one.
me. Demons
Okay.
torturing people in hell scares me.
It's not even that bad. It's like 80s. It's kind of fun.
Okay. Um. Well, Stephen King even said that that was like the new like leap in horror when that came out.
He's
First
not
one's pretty
wrong. I mean,
great.
the first
Yeah.
one. Now, I think I've seen the second one, and that was pretty good. I've never seen any
Second
of the
one's
other
okay.
ones.
No, the rest of them are bad. They all go
The
downhill
first one's great, and it's really
drastically.
like almost none of it takes place like in hell.
No, yeah.
Yeah, but it's
It
still
really
All
demons.
takes place
Pinhead's
in this house.
yeah,
It's
and
Very
Pinhead's
still
really not
it's
even in
still
the movies for
demons
like the
fucking
longest
up
time.
people over and over again. It's
And not
scary. I don't
even
like it.
my gosh. Okay.
I
Don't
don't
watch
want
it
demon.
then.
I don't want demons to sexually torture me in any way. That's
Well,
scary.
Yeah, but the people kind of like it.
I don't like
yeah.
it. I'm
They
not
want
into.
it.
I'm
Now
not
why do you
into
think they opened
The
the
movie
BDSM.
kind
box?
of like
They
it.
want it. Hmm.
I'm not into BDSM. So I'm not gonna like that at all.
I think you're just afraid you might be, and that's why you don't want to watch it.
Okay. Okay. So who is Chucky gonna go against? Is he gonna go up against another '80s horror villain icon, The Thing, or
Mm.
a modern day icon with the Babadook, Mr. Babadook?
So the thing is going up against the Babadook. Phew. I mean,
I don't even know how this fight works.
I don't even know how this one works
Wait,
either.
who's
I
going
mean,
first? We don't even know.
yeah, to be honest, it's probably the Babadook, just because I don't know if the thing has any feelings.
He doesn't. He just fucking kills
Well,
people.
maybe it was well
Shapeshifter.
then so okay, well then it's probably the thing.
No,
It's
no,
if
no.
it has no emotions.
Yeah, so the Babadook's not even going to show up.
What? It won't. Yeah, it won't even have it because it's remorse. It's emotionless. Yeah, it just
No, that's true.
replicates
Yeah,
people, but it doesn't really replicate their
the
emotions.
Babadook is literally
Hmm.
not going to show up.
Yeah,
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 it won't even be there. So that's the
So
thing.
it's forfeiture by absence.
yeah.
Yeah.
um, dude, that's like one. That is one Halloween Horror Nights maze I want to see. Is the Babadook? That'd be so cool.
It would
Hmm.
be.
Yeah, like the entrance would be like you walk into the book, and there's like
Yeah.
pages everywhere, and you get to hear like the music and
Hmm.
like lines from the movie. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, they did one a few years ago called Tooth Fairy,
Mm,
where it was you walk
Hmm.
into a storybook. Yeah, it
yeah.
was cool.
Hmm.
I told my mom if they do Nosferatu this year, the Robert Eggers one, I definitely want to go to that. That'd be
And
so
they
good. I was
might.
watching when I watched Nosferatu this last time. I literally like almost every scene. I was thinking, oh, would that be a that'd be a good scene in the house?
Yeah, it's a Universal movie, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I
No, it
think
is.
for
It's
some
universal.
reason they gotta get copyright something, even if
Maybe.
it's Universal or something.
Hmm.
That's what I've heard.
That's possible.
All right, so Chucky's going up against the Thing. This is funny.
Okay.
Next we have Abigail versus Black Phillip. So Eric, no Jackson, who do you think he's gonna win this battle?
I have no idea.
Hmm.
Um, I think Abigail wins
Hmm.
Ooh,
because she's a vampire, so
mm,
I don't think Black Phillip can get inside of her head. I
right.
Hmm.
Well, I said I made the exact opposite argument when he was fighting Pennywise,
Mm,
but
Ah.
I don't know. I think Abigail doesn't have the same power set as
mm,
Pennywise.
Uh-huh.
So this is tough. This is really tough. Really don't know. I think my gut says Abigail
mm,
Hmm.
because I think she just like cuts his throat and drinks his blood.
mm.
Hmm.
Whereas I don't think Pennywise would be able to
You mean
do
Black
that
Phillip?
because well, no, I don't think Pennywise would be able to do that to Black Phillip
Hmm.
because
Oh,
he needs fear. Abigail
okay. You're
doesn't
talking about
need that.
the last round.
Yeah, so I'm
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
making comparison. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Pennywise
I
was
think
a
it's Abigail.
shapeshifter, though. That was the only thing we didn't really talk about there. Is Pennywise was a shapeshifter and could have changed shape
Yeah,
into
but only
whatever. But
but he only does that to kids, really.
it's true. You're right. I mean, he is. You're right. He
Oh,
is
hey,
always
hey,
just
guess
salt and
what?
meat.
So our argument for Abigail beating Pennywise was she not scared of anything, but she's scared of being a disappointment to her father Dracula. That'll be like her one. That'll be like her one fear.
Yeah, but
I-
Pennywise is already dead.
Yeah, but no, I'm just saying if we could go back,
Mhm.
we could use that
Yeah,
argument.
but
Like Pennywise
the
could
times has
manipulate
passed.
her.
Well,
Yeah.
that's over. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what about you, Eric?
Wait, Jackson? You said Abigail, right?
Abigail. I'm going with
Yeah,
Abigail.
I think it has to be Abigail. I think she would play the little kid role against him.
Mm.
It's her biggest play. It's like, I'm just a little kid. I
Yeah,
don't
I agree
are
with
you
you.
are you a goat? And then she would just bite the goat's neck. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, she
pretty
would
goat.
definitely manipulate Black Phillip for sure. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so that's the one I would have gone with too.
Or Black Phillip.
All right. So who is gonna go against Abigail? Jason Voorhees or Ghostface?
Do I go first? Is it me
Yeah,
this
let's go
time?
first, Eric.
I'm gonna say Ghostface is gonna kill Jason.
Yeah, Jason's pretty dumb, but Jason's an
He's blunt force
unstoppable
trauma.
machine.
He's the blunt force trauma, but like, most of the time, Ghostface is at least clever enough to plan ahead.
Mhm.
So I think I think he would develop a trap for him.
Yeah.
They would. because there's usually two Ghostface. There was only one movie that only had one. I think it was
Mhm.
like the third one. So I'm gonna say Ghostface.
But Billy
Okay.
Loomis, Billy and Stu are both dumb, horny teenagers, which is what Jason's attracted to.
It's true.
Who did Jason fight in the
And
last
Billy,
round?
What?
Who did Jason fight in the last
uh,
round?
Oh, I don't
Shorty. He
remember.
fought Shorty in the
Oh,
last
Shorty.
round.
Yeah,
He
Okay.
fought
Shorty.
Shorty.
So he's already, yeah, okay. So he's already killed an alien.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Jason.
Ooh.
I think Jason beats
Hmm.
Ghostface. Now, we already had Ghostface beat the Predator, but as we've established in Predator, if it bleeds, we can kill it. So,
Yeah, that's right.
If he bleeds, I
Jason,
can kill it.
you can't, yeah, you can't kill Jason though. You can kill the Predator. Plenty of people have, but you can't really
True.
kill Jason.
Mhm.
He's unkillable. So,
But you could tie a chain around him, drop him to the bottom of Camp Crystal
and
Lake.
plus,
So
well, sure, but that's not killing him. And plus, Jason's dealt with dumb teenagers all the time.
Mhm.
it's true.
So
Yeah,
I think Jason wins this.
yeah. So tiebreaker time. I think I'm gonna go
Okay.
Jason too. I think Ghostface is gonna be smart enough to use the whole mother angle against him, which is gonna piss Jason the fuck off, and he's gonna use that as fuel against Ghostface. He's
Okay.
gonna fuck him the fuck up. At last, that's gonna happen, and I'm right, Eric. So fucking deal with it.
Okay.
I had people that I wanted to go back on there, but ooh, that means Abigail's going up against Jason. That's awesome.
Oh, that's fun.
No,
Mm.
I think Abigail's going to
Mm.
win that one, but we'll discuss that here in a little
Mm.
bit.
See, I don't know. I don't know. We'll go through this later.
Okay. Next round is Michael Myers and Megan. So Jackson, who's going to win this battle?
Okay, so it's original Michael Myers, right?
Yes.
So first
Mhm.
movie and David Gordon Green.
Yeah, let's do that. So that's the most
Okay,
recent
Okay.
timeline.
okay. Versus Megan. That's tough, man. I don't want to kill off Megan, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Michael Myers.
Motherfucker.
Mm.
He's
Motherfucker.
just gonna he's just
But
gonna disassemble Megan.
here's the thing. Here's the
And
Mhm.
you know
thing.
what? She may come back to live another day because, she's been backed up on some other server
Yeah.
somewhere.
Sure.
Well,
But
here's
in
the
the
thing.
moment, I
I
don't think
like
she's gonna
both
take down
characters
Michael Myers.
equally for different reasons. Because I like Michael Myers because that's me
I
and my
love
mom's special.
Megan.
Well, here's the thing.
I've
Like, I love Michael Myers because that's me and my mom's special movie. And then, I got a lot of views and a lot of attention from that Michael Myers movie. But Megan is awesome, man. Like, I just like the performance of Megan. Kind of like the
Yeah,
same
but that's not
way.
what we're talking about.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I'm saying it from an emotional standpoint, not who would win in a fight standpoint.
Okay. Well, I think I like Megan more than I like any Halloween movie. So,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Eric, who you gonna go with?
Oh yeah, probably Michael Myers. Because Megan's, the biggest thing with her was she would usually use her I'm just a doll, and then hit someone with
Hmm,
a paper cutter. But I think Michael Myers would just blunt force trauma her into a wall and
yeah,
shatter her into 1,000 pieces.
probably. All right, next mess. Yeah, honestly, I'll probably go with Michael,
Yeah,
but it would be a fighting.
yeah,
It would still be a fighting chance with Megan.
it'd be a fun
sure.
fight.
Yep. Okay. Next matchup, we got, and that's to see who goes up against Michael Myers. We got the Mummy and Candyman.
Mm.
So who you going with, Eric?
Mm. Hmm. Well, since Candyman doesn't exist, I don't know if Arnold Vosloo can really do anything against him. Um, so I'm probably going to. I don't know. That one's tough. I mean, would Candyman even care, yeah, about killing the mummy? You know what I mean? Like, would he like? What? Like, it's not even really in sort of like his like forte
Hmm.
of Uh, I'm gonna say it's Arnold Vosloo. Only because I don't know if Candyman would care
Okay.
about Arnold Vosloo enough to kill him. I don't think Arnold Vosloo would say Candyman in the mirror, maybe because they don't have mirrors in
Yeah,
H-Region.
but would you think that Candyman would be infatuated with Evie from the Brendan Fraser Mummy,
Hmm.
and the Mummy and Emotep is just in the way, and he would just kill him? That would be like his motivation is Evie, and it's Rachel Weisz, so
Maybe
I don't blame Candyman.
I'm gonna say the Mummy.
Okay. I mean, I would have killed Emotep for Rachel Weisz too, especially back then.
Mm.
Okay. What is your thoughts on this?
Let's see. Again, we're dealing with two horror characters with sort of a shared trauma
Mhm.
background.
Hmm.
You know, they've both lost their love
They're basically
and
both hornballs, is
been
basically what it
tortured
comes down to.
and have been, yeah, searching for their lost love over many years.
Mm.
Kind of the same character in a lot of ways
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they're both like manipulating people in temporal space from their sort of spiritual realm
Hmm.
in order to get their goal, which is, you know, the woman that they've been searching for and everything. They're very similar. I've never thought about that before. Anyway, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Candyman because
Why
I don't
not?
think the mom cares. I really don't. Like,
Okay.
yeah, I don't think the mummy shows up for Candyman.
Mm.
Honestly, I don't know who
Break
would
it, Ty.
win.
Yeah. What do you got? What is it? What's the tiebreaker?
I don't know, man. I'm
You
gonna
gotta
go
pick one.
Candyman. I'm gonna go Candyman.
Okay.
Like I said, Evie's gonna be like, okay, so like Candyman is like, yeah, screw Helen. I like this British chick. She's really into like history and Egyptian history, especially. I'm kind of digging
Hmm.
that. She's kind of hot.
Hmm.
I'm gonna
Hmm.
kill Nematap over her. And like I said, that's totally worth it. I would totally kill an Evil Tap for Rachel Weisz because he's pretty smoking hot, especially back in the 90s.
Mm.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go. So Candyman is going up against Michael Myers.
Okay.
All right, ready for round three?
Sure.
All right, we're almost there, man. We got three more rounds.
Well,
All right, so we got the tall man going up against Art the Clown. Jackson, who you going with?
Art the Clown.
Okay.
I don't think those silver balls are gonna do anything to Art the Clown. He's just gonna come back, and the tall man is just like a old man.
yeah.
So, you know, Art the Clown's gonna cut him in half and then play with his entrails.
It's true.
Jesus. All right, what about you, Eric?
As much as I want to be a contrarian here, I do think it's probably Art the Clown. Because
Dude, I
he's
think
just a
Art the Clown's
fucking
gonna win this whole
psychopath.
damn thing.
He
He
might.
might.
He's a crazy person.
You know? Oh yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Um, let's go with Art the Clown.
Who has Art the Clown defeated so far? He defeated Samara?
Uh,
Yeah,
the
Tamara and the
Zamara, a
Xenomorph
xenomorph,
and the Tall Man.
and the tall man
Oh,
just laying waste.
so I was watching a Q&A with David Howard Thornton, who
Hmm.
played Art the Clown, and he said that Damien Leone is actually working on another movie outside of Terrorizer after
Hmm.
Terrorizer 4 to be produced by Sam Raimi.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm like,
Let's see what they
hell
come up with.
yeah. With his
Sure.
sensibility and how gory Sam Raimi gets in his movies, like, I'm excited for that. I'm really excited for that. That's gonna be fucking
I
awesome.
I just hope he gets someone to write the script for him.
Yeah,
I
that's
will
not his
say,
strong suit.
I
Yeah.
will say there's a lot more going on in Terrorizer 3, but he did cut a lot of the scenes down a little bit.
I still
I did
haven't
like that.
seen.
Mm.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
It's okay.
But it's a Christmas horror movie, so I like it. So
Yeah,
fuck
that's
you,
fair.
Eric.
And that
The
is a
fun. It is fun. Like the last hour is fun, but
Yep.
like it stretches on for a long while in the middle where nothing really happens.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, who is gonna go up against Art the Clown, Chucky, or the Thing? He's thinking Eric.
So that's the thing. So can the thing replicate plastics? I don't think he can. I think, or can
Mm,
he? I don't know. So like,
I
do
don't think
they
so.
don't
It
come?
seems to be only organic material.
All right. So then I don't think he can defeat Chucky. I think Chucky's gonna like burn him. I think the thing is gonna go down. I think Chucky's gonna win. Chucky.
okay. What about you, Jackson?
Yeah, I agree with Eric. I don't think this is a very fair contest because yeah, he can't replicate Chucky.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
but
All right.
fire kills him.
Fire
So
does kill him.
Chucky is in the final four, the big four, as they say in
Maybe.
actual March Madness. Two more matchups to go. We got
Mm.
Abigail versus Jason Voorhees. Who you going with, Jackson?
Hmm. I'm gonna have to go with Abigail.
Ooh,
Mm.
yeah.
I don't think Jason stands a chance. She's fast for one
Mhm.
thing,
Mm-hmm.
kind of lumbers around.
Mm-hmm.
She has abilities he doesn't have. She can like, climb up a tree and then jump down on top of him.
Mhm.
And now again, he's unkillable,
Mm-hmm.
more or less.
Mhm.
But I don't know. She can probably rip his heart out and feed it to somebody else, and then somebody else becomes Jason.
It's
I
true.
don't
And then
know.
becomes like her minion or something.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's
True.
Abigail.
What about you, Eric? Who you thinking?
See, I don't know. I mean, Jason doesn't have any blood, really, per se. Because he is sort of like a zombie, especially by like the later chapters. Um, but he's also stupid, and Abigail is a lot smarter. So I'm gonna probably go with Abigail.
Again, like Abigail just used the whole mom angle against
Mm-hmm.
them.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll probably go with Abigail on that one. It'll be a drag out fight for sure, but yeah, I'm gonna go with that
Yeah.
Sorry, Jason.
I mean, I would watch a whole movie of that. Just them like in a mansion,
one.
Mm-hmm.
playing cat and mouse. That sounds
Mm-hmm.
fun.
Jason's just confused, looking around, trying to figure out where she is.
Yep, he throws on Swan Lake, and he just looked around like,
And he's like, I
Mm-hmm.
died in a lake.
Sobs to
um,
himself.
all right, last round, and then we're down to the big four. We got Michael Myers going up against Candyman.
Mm. Is me?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I think so.
no,
I mean, I think it's. Wait, no.
I think Jackson goes next.
Oh, I think we've lost track. I don't
Yeah,
even
Yeah, it's
know
fine.
anymore.
it didn't
It's
matter
fine.
anyways.
Michael Myers against Candyman. Well, Michael Myers does not speak,
Mm-hmm.
except in that one Rob Zombie movie where he says die.
Die.
Terrible. I like that movie, but I don't like that part. Um, so he would not summon Candyman.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he wins by default.
Candyman does.
Uh, I would agree too. I don't think Candyman would have any psychological effect on him,
Mm.
even if he did happen to summon him. Like I don't think he's too gone. He's evil. He's pure evil.
So many of these, more than I thought, would be like, oh, one of them just wouldn't show up for the
Just
fight,
wouldn't show up for the fight. Win
so
by
they lose.
default. Win by default. So
Yeah, so
Candyman loses.
yeah, you're saying Candyman, Eric.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm saying Candyman loses. I'm saying it's Michael Myers.
Oh, you're saying so
Yeah,
Michael
Michael
Myers wins.
Myers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Michael Myers wins because Candyman's not showing up.
Okay,
Right.
so you're both going Michael Myers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. All right, so that means Abigail is going up against old Mikey Myers, which is pretty fucking awesome. All right, guys. Big four. Art the Clown, Chucky, and Abigail Michael Myers. whoever wins these two battles makes it to the final round, the Super Bowl of horror villain March Madness.
Bum, 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 bum. Yeah.
Way to mix up your sports there.
Yeah, I know, but I'm making it as exciting as possible. So
Trying to appeal to
let's
a
mix
broad
things,
broad audience.
yeah, let's mix things up a little bit, and let's do the second fight first. Let's do
Okay.
Abigail versus Michael Myers.
Okay.
Okay.
And Jackson, who you going with?
It's the same argument as with Jason. It's
Yeah.
exactly the same.
Yeah.
It's Abigail. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how to like make this fun or
Mm,
creative, but I mean, if we had had like Michael versus Jason, we might have something
Mm-hmm.
to talk about.
mm,
But I think, well, Michael isn't mindless the way Jason
Mm-mm.
is. You know, he's definitely more strategic, but I
mm.
still don't think he's any match for Abigail. She's gonna cut his head off.
All right. So what you thinking, Eric? I mean Jackson.
Just gonna throw. I'm gonna play devil's advocate, and I'm gonna say Michael Myers.
Ooh.
And only because uh Michael Myers takes 6 shots at the end of at
Mm.
the end of the first movie. But also if you're including, are we including all of them? Because he's like
No, we're
technically like
including the
a
first
demon.
one and then the David Gordon Green trilogy.
Mm.
Yeah, we
Well,
got
then he could
more
transfer. Okay,
specifics
so
on
then
that.
at that point, can he transfer his powers?
No, he can't.
Because he does in the David Gordon Green ends
Oh,
basically.
that's
Like he
right.
like to have
Yeah.
that psychic link.
It's true.
So I'm gonna say Michael Myers because he's going to send his Michael Myers psychic link into Abigail, and then she'll be the killer for him. She'll wear her own mask.
And he's not gonna use that bitch Corey Cunningham. That's all
No,
his
he won't use
Halloween
bitch.
mask.
He won't use Corey Cunningham.
Is that the Halloween movie where that bitch Corey Cunningham steals your mask? Dude, I just gotta applaud you for coming up with the bitch part. Because I didn't even have that.
Wait, I said that?
No, when we were coming up with story, when you were when I was telling you my thought list, so you can make storyboards, you actually wrote that down in your notes.
I don't remember that, but
Yeah,
I'll take
yeah, yeah,
credit.
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
take
You
credit
came,
for it.
yeah, take full credit for it, dude. That was awesome.
Okay.
Um,
Break it. Break the tie.
shit. Good
This
point.
is tougher than Jason versus Abigail,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, what?
admitted. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Would Abigail be smart enough to break that? That's what I'm thinking.
Hmm?
Would Abigail be smart to break the transfer of power?
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not.
I
I
think
don't
she
know.
She's
would.
like
This is for
102
you to
years
make up
old.
your own mind
Yeah.
about.
I'm gonna go with Abigail.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
I think
right.
it's funny that whenever me and Eric disagree, Drew has been siding with me all night.
You're better looking and you're smarter.
The
That's fair.
the power dynamics on this show are very interesting.
Hmm.
Very much so.
Yeah. Plus, I just like you more, Jackson, even though you give me a hard time.
That's a really mean thing to say to Eric.
Just
Thanks,
kidding.
Drew.
I like you, Eric. You're a good guy.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
You can't
actually,
backtrack now.
and you might want to cut this part out, but I think the sort of trio of personalities we have on here is really fun because
Mm-hmm.
Drew's like sort of the gregarious host, and Eric is like the sort of chill, cool one, very soft spoken, and then I am like, you know, just blustery,
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm
It's a
somewhat
nice mix.
yeah, I'm somewhat laid back until you say something that I totally disagree with, and I will come at you like a fucking puma.
And that's fun though. Anyway,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
back to
exactly.
what we were talking about.
Yeah. Okay, last mess up in the final four. Art the Clown
Mm.
versus Chucky.
Mm.
Who's
They're
winning?
both gleeful. They're both gleeful killers.
You know,
Whose go is it?
yeah, I
Oh,
don't even
Jackson, go.
Okay.
know.
Oh, hey, real quick, is that Ghostface on your shirt?
Oh, I have a whole litany of characters. I've got Ghostface, I've got
Mm.
Jason, and I've
Yeah.
got Michael Myers right there.
Yeah, I got Misfits for my shirt.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I haven't worn this in a while. Okay, so what are you thinking?
All right, this is. Wait, who is this again?
Art the Clown versus
Chucky
Chucky.
versus Art the
Chucky.
Clown. Okay. Oh my goodness. They're both pretty unkillable, and that's gotten them
Mm-hmm.
through the tournament thus
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
far. That's how we've
Mm-hmm.
arrived at this point.
But a
So
lot of
now
these
we
characters are unkillable too.
right. So now we have supernatural unkillable versus
Supernatural
well, I guess
unkillable.
they're both supernatural.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
I was thinking
one.
about like Chucky from the remake as well, and that's technological, but that's
Yeah,
not
well,
the
Mm-hmm.
one. Well,
Chucky.
one is Art is like a hellspawn kind of from what we can gather,
Yeah.
Kinda.
and then
We
Chucky
were
like voodoo magic.
we've never really been told what art is in any of the movies.
Yeah,
They
we
just kind
don't
of dance
know.
around.
We really don't
Yeah.
know. So
Yeah,
you know
Chucky's
what?
like
I'm gonna go
Chucky's
with
more
Art the
voodoo.
Mm.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna go with Art the Clown
Okay.
because I think he would like he would figure out some way to use the amulet or whatever, even though he doesn't
Mm.
speak,
Mm.
but he would find a way to like separate what's his name?
Charles Lee
Charles Lee
Ray.
Charles
Ray.
Lee Ray. Yeah.
Yeah. He would find a way to separate that from the doll
Mm.
and he would just be done with it. I don't know. Maybe that's not his MO. He doesn't really do things like that.
Mm.
Yeah, he would probably put him in some sort of like sex doll or something. He would do something really messed up with him and then
No,
like
but now I'm starting to think that my entire argument is just based on a bad premise. So,
mm,
oh goodness, I don't know. I've been going with Art the Clown the whole game, so I'm just gonna go with Art the Clown.
mm.
Okay. What
I
about
want
you?
him in the final battle.
I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna bring it to a tie. I'm gonna say Chucky.
Ooh,
Um, only because
damn it. Then I don't
uh
know who to pick now. Make a good argument, Eric.
yeah, I'm working on it. Give me a second. I'm gonna come up with something real good here. So I think that Art the Clown um would underestimate Chucky
Mm.
because he is an animate object, and so he wouldn't um like Art the Clown kills children, but he doesn't kill dolls. You know what I mean? So like I think he would underestimate him, and then that's when Chucky would kill him, or at least
Hmm.
cut his head off, or immobilize him, or send him to hell, or whatever. Whatever he does, whatever would they do to kill these Art the Clowns in the movie? So I think Chucky.
Man, you both got some good points.
You know what? He got to switch his vote once. I'm switching my vote now. He
Fuck
convinced me.
you, Jackson. Go fuck yourself.
Chucky.
Literally take a
No,
few
he
steps
convinced
back and
me.
fuck your own
He made
face,
a really good
Jackson.
argument. Like, yeah, Art the Clown's not gonna bother with a doll.
Mm-hmm.
But Art the Clown is so unpredictable too. That's the
He
other
doesn't have
thing.
like entrails and stuff that you can play
Yeah,
with.
he probably wouldn't even care, and then Chucky would just stab him in
There's
the
nothing
eye.
fun about killing Chucky.
Mm-hmm.
So he wouldn't care. So Chucky would pull a sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yeah.
never would have expected this. The final round is Abigail and Chucky.
Mm-hmm. This is
Kind of
wild. I would
perfect.
have never predicted we ended up here.
I thought Jason or like Pinhead or something like that or like Xenomorph.
See, I always knew something sneaky was going to be here, but I didn't anticipate these two. I didn't anticipate this matchup we're about to deal with.
What are you guys thinking?
I don't even know who goes first.
Okay, just whoever thinks about a good talking point will go first. I'll make it fair.
Abigail, because Chucky is still a doll and
Mhm.
still
Mm-hmm.
moves like a doll.
Mm-hmm.
And so it would not be hard for Abigail to just catch him and tear him apart.
That's a good point.
Like, it's a very
Mm-hmm.
simple
Mm-hmm.
argument, but like, if we're just
Mm-hmm.
thinking about just those two characters in a room together, I don't think Chucky has a chance.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
You
yeah,
could make the argument that she's a
old
little
Charles
girl
Lee
that you
Ray
could
survives, but you know what? Unlike Art the
right.
Clown, she has a knowledge of like supernatural lore and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. So she would find the amulet and
Mhm.
send Charles Lee Ray's soul to hell.
Yeah, I forgot
So
about the whole thing with the Amulet and the Chucky movies. I think
Oh yeah.
Friday Chucky
they
introduced
well the
that.
movies kind of like don't care at a certain point,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
They don't care. But so and it's she's played by a little girl. She's played by a person who's younger, but she is not. She's like 100-year-old vampire.
Mm,
So
Yeah.
the idea that this doll would trick her, I don't think that would happen.
mm.
So I think it's got to be Abigail.
Yeah. Jeez. I'm
Abigail
probably
wins.
gonna vote with Abigail too, honestly.
Which is a movie that
So,
will probably not get made.
what?
Chucky versus Abigail.
No, Abigail too.
Oh
Because he
I like
said,
yeah,
I'm
Tina.
going to go with Abigail too. And I'm like, well,
yeah,
they probably won't make Abigail too because Alicia Weir is aged out of the role at this
Yeah.
point.
yeah.
So, winner by unanimous decision is gonna
Mhm.
be from Radio Silence's Abigail, the title character of Abigail. Congratulations to Abigail! You won horror villain March Madness. You fought vigorously through some pretty awesome people. Like who
And
did you
yet,
find to?
like, there are definitely people in this that she would not have won against. Like,
Oh yeah,
Abigail could
oh yeah.
not beat the Xenomorph.
Mhm.
I don't remember who beat the
Right.
Xenomorph, but
Art the Clown.
yeah, probably. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Well,
It was
remember
our,
how you
Yeah.
said that that Art the Clown would just enjoy the acid blood? That's
yeah.
like that part in Terrorizer 3 when that one chick like gets off on the glass on the cut glass.
hmm
Like like the acid blood would just be lube for Art the Clown.
See, I think it would
Yeah,
have
but I
been
think it would
like if
kill
Art the
Abigail.
Clown faced off against like Hellraiser or
Yeah.
like Pinhead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
who
so
knows?
yeah,
That
it'll
would have
be
been a fun show off, but
but I think it's
not
really
where
the
we landed.
circumstances. This is who I drew.
Right.
We did it.
Abigail's
Sort
that
of like
bad,
real
man.
sports.
Abigail's a tough cookie.
She
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah,
So
Abigail's so
I got
awesome. I
to gripe
freaking love
against
Abigail.
Abigail winning. Obviously, I voted for her the whole way through. But
Yeah. Who'd win between Abigail and Megan?
Abigail.
Abigail.
Okay,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah, it's not a bad one. I'm happy for Abigail. Abigail was really good. I really like Abigail. I love the part when they're trying to figure out how they're gonna stop her, and then Dan Steven goes, "Let's go kill us a fucking vampire."
It's really funny.
Yep.
Dan Stevens just chewing every scene he's in that movie. It's great.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit in that movie, but I love him so much in that movie. I didn't even recognize that was Dan Stevens, so I saw his
Oh,
name on
really?
IMDb.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I thought they went back in time to get a young Christian Slater to be in that movie.
He does. He does have similar resemblance to Christian Slater.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, you guys happy with Abigail?
It's
Yeah,
where we
I
landed.
mean-
Yeah.
Yeah, Abigail's not bad. This is one for the ladies.
hmm
Oh
And
shit!
hey, we did
Isn't
that
it?
in under 2 hours.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. That's the
isn't it
surprising part about this whole thing.
isn't it like International Women's Day or something, or week or month?
Month. Yeah.
Month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it so happened that for horror movie Mark Madness, lady won.
Lady Vampire.
Yep. It's pretty cool. I think that was like the only like female. No, technically Pennywise is female because it is female.
I guess. Yeah.
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 See, we don't really. I guess we don't really know the sex of the xenomorphs.
Most of
I
them
think they're
are
all
drunk.
males. I think they're all drone males. I'm pretty sure. But
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that was fun, man. That was really fun. Oh, too bad
Thanks,
Ben
guys.
can't be here.
I would like to
Yeah.
do more episodes like this and not just like, reviewing a single movie where we just have a sort of game we can play or whatever. That would be fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be kind of fun.
yeah, I think this would have been. I think it would have been more fun with more people too. I think the
Yeah.
arguments would have went on for longer.
Yeah. Dude, I know we probably would never get them on our show because they're probably extremely busy, but it'd be really fun to do this kind of video with the Dead Meat guys or the people over at Dead Meat.
Yeah,
Mm.
this is the kind of thing they do all the time.
Yeah, just I don't. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
little easier for me to watch a movie sometimes, but yeah, I want to mix it up sometimes and kind of do this kind of thing. That'll be fun. I
Yeah.
still really want to do, and maybe me and Reed can do this in October or for October, instead of doing a list. is doing a horror movie quiz. It's me and him, and Eric can be the referee, and
Okay.
Preston ask her. That'd be so
Oh,
much
and
fun.
so I'm just chop suey, I guess.
Okay, if you want to be a part of, you can both. Actually, you both can do it. You can both come up with questions.
Two hosts? You're crazy. No one can live at that speed.
Dude, that would be a good idea. You just both come up with questions. Brain power. Together, you will become Captain Planet.
Our powers combined.
Dude, that
Actually,
would be,
between us could probably come up with some pretty good questions that would stump one or both of you.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think I'm definitely the Rocky in that situation, and Reed is the Apollo Creed, Ivan Drago.
Mm.
Cause that man's horror movie knowledge is beyond me. Like people think I'm smart. You need to listen to my friend Reed Lackey or Griffin Newman from
Mm.
Blank Check.
Reed is an
That
infinite source of movie knowledge.
Yep. But anyways, guys, if you like this episode and you want to see more spooky and weird content, make sure you slash that subscribe button. And make sure you head on over to Horror Sci-Fi and Beyond here on YouTube and Facebook and Spotify and get this episode a King Kong size thumbs up. And always remember, guys, to stay weird. And congratulations, Abigail.